Let's start at the very end of season 4 with that mad finale. So many things happening. What are your memories of all that action and, you know, violence and the time sort of flips and things?
A bit of a blur, to be honest. I mean, like, we had 3 units shooting at the same time.
It was really cool doing, you know, getting to do the scenes with Michael Emerson and Terry O'Quinn, the 3 of us together. We had some scenes that we didn't think were going to even make the final cut of the show.
I've been following him.
What? What do you mean you've been following him?
I'm not even in front. I have no idea where the cabin is. Hugo's the last one that saw it.
Oh, this is just awesome.
What do you think we should do, John?
You know what it made me think? It was, I thought that Lost should be shown every 2 weeks for 2 hours. And it's like a film. And because this show is so cinematic, I think it was, that 1 hour goes by, I'm a fan, and so when that hour goes by too fast, you know, I find myself watching in the middle of it going, how much time is left? You know, I look at the clock and I want more. So the 2 hours was nice. That's my recommendation. I haven't made it to anybody but you.
And what was your reaction to that amazing scene of the fact that the island disappears, the fact that the island does move? Have you had friends and family comment on that as well?
I don't mean to disappoint you, but my son doesn't watch the show anymore. He was really into it when he was 12. You know, he was there when we shot the pilot, but now he's a teenager. He's become quite blasé about it.
My brother called me and said, well, I said, I don't know where the island went, and he said, oh, when it went. It might have gone someplace in time as opposed to someplace in geography. You know? Maybe it's only a second ahead of us, and so it's gone away. But that's his theory. I have no theories, because people tend to believe that I know something and I don't.
Obviously the extra stinger at the end of the episode where Saeed comes to find Hurley, and then we have the reveal of Locke in the coffin. What were the discussions with Damon and the writers, with yourself, building up to that scene?
There was no discussion. No.
I found out from another actor who was in the coffin, and but I was still kind of, because I didn't get it from the horse's mouth, I was like, well, I'll believe it when I see it, and then it showed up. I know they shot more than one person in the coffin, just to kind of throw people off the scent.
So we shot Sawyer in the coffin one take. We shot Desmond in the coffin, 1 take. And we shot Locke in the coffin 10 times. So the crew said, oh, I wonder who it's going to be.
And we had a very much sort of 2 strong storylines going on through season 4. We had the island mythology really ramping up, and we had the Oceanic 6 flash forwards. As a fan, what did you think of the Oceanic 6 storyline?
I was surprised. I knew some of us were going to get off and some of us were going to stay on, and I just kind of assumed that it had something to do with everyone who was around where that phone was were the ones that were going to get off. And then I found out later that I was one of the Oceanic 6.
I'm one of the Oceanic 6! I'm one of the Oceanic 6!
And how about having Harold Perrineau come back as Michael? That was a nice little flashback to the old days.
But it was sadly very brief. You know, it was like he came back and then, oh God, he's gone.
You can go now, Michael.
And your buddy Walt coming back to visit
showing
you.
up.
How was that?
Hey, Arnie. Getting big, dude.
He's really tall. It was definitely a shock.
Taller? What, like a giant?
So season 5, obviously all bets are off. Nobody knows really how it's going to start or what the plot line's going to be. But what would you like Saeed? What would you like the audience's first glimpse of Saeed to be in season 5? What would you like to see him doing?
Oh God, I can't think of anything specific. But if I have any wish for the character over 5 and 6 is that he comes to some kind of spiritual resolution, some peace of mind, which it seems has eluded him through the whole show.
All I want is to have a lot to do. You know, the more we see of John Locke, the happier I'll be, because I love to work, and I love to work with these people.
Don't give up, Mr. Locke.
Excuse me?
It does feel that the people who got off are leaning towards wanting to return, and there's probably a few people who have to still be convinced of that.
We're not going back, are we?
No. Just somewhere safe.
Will we find it when we want to go back? And those are kind of, I think those are probably going to be, if I was going to guess, a heavy focus of, you know, the season to come.